I do too. Hi, everybody. I hope there's people here, but we're going to do bingo, except for my screen is black.
Mine
And
too.
yeah, and so is Annie's. So I hope
Yep.
it will start. Oh, you're hearing me. Let me mute that. Okay. Yeah. Well, I hope it comes. Oh, well, if it doesn't, we'll sit here and talk for an hour and hope we get our points.
Well, that's what we do anyway. So.
Right. So I'm just sitting here doing my 20th hat. I was telling, or not 20th, 30th hat. This one's going to be orange and white and then the brown. I'm just changing the colors up. I have so much of this. I don't like brown that much. I don't like to use it a lot. So I might as well use it up, right?
I have a
orange
chocolate brown up there that I haven't touched yet because I was like, that's going to be a really nifty hat. And it's called Cocoa Brown.
Uh-huh.
And it's just this really rich color of brown. And when I got it, my sister was like, you don't like brown. And I was like, I like that brown. I said, that looks like a candy bar.
Okay, now it's buffering.
Yeah, mine too.
With so maybe you'll get up. Hey, Mary. We are in Sweden.
Yeah. And hello, Mary.
Hey, Mary. Which Mary is it?
Mary Crafty Corner.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Oh, now it's going to. Okay.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Now I'm getting like the gifts and the microphone and.
Yeah, that's what.
Yep.
There was something wrong earlier. It wasn't loading right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the crazy lady that rubs the yarn all over her face in Sweden, right?
I don't know. I don't see a lady.
It depends.
Yeah, but I mean, normally it's a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dark-haired lady.
Yeah.
With the shag.
The Linda Ronstadt lookalike.
Yeah.
So do we have anybody in the chat?
We have Mary. Yeah, Mary says the crazy one. Yeah, she sits and puts it all over her. It drives me crazy. Hey, Herb.
Herb just came in.
He's here just to support us. Thank you.
Herb.
Hi, Herb.
Thank you. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, that's the one.
Actually, she's not the one with the tag. But
no.
But she does
No,
put it
the
all
one
over.
that does that has the really short hair.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember her.
Her hair is usually not in a braid.
I like her shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Willie I had fallen asleep and I looked at the time. I was like, crap, I almost forgot about bingo.
Told you she took a nap when she got home.
Yeah.
Worried that you didn't get home.
I did. I went to the store and all that. And sitting here and I was, I don't even know what the hell I was doing. I wasn't crocheting.
Yeah.
I think I was watching a video or something and I fell asleep. And then he woke me up by coming through and he's putting some chicken nuggets in the oven for both of them. And
yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him for a second. Are you still awake? And I was like, yeah. And he was telling me how he forgot something at the store. And I looked at my phone. I was like, crap! I got 2 minutes. I was like, oh my God.
Well, I slept until 10:30 and I was supposed to be up in time to video chat with my niece and my sister. We said between 11 and 12. So I jumped up and got stuff done. And then I was waiting. And I messaged my niece and I said, are we still on? She goes, I just woke up. She's like, give me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because she's like her aunt.
Yeah,
She's
because I went over to the hangout. Yeah, I was like, nobody's there. What the hell? And then I looked at, and then I clicked on your, to message you or whatever. Then I saw like, oh, we're going live today. And, oh, okay,
Yep.
okay,
Mary, are
everything's
you working on anything tonight?
everything's okay now. Everything's okay.
Yep, I got dinner in the oven and the green beans and potatoes and ham is cooking away on top of the stove.
Oh,
So,
well, I'm coming over.
okay, come on.
I
Awesome.
wish I could. That sounds good.
We're having sloppy joes and
Tater tots.
tater tots for
Okay,
dinner.
I'm gonna go. Who? What time do you guys eat?
We eat at about 5:30.
We eat at 4.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Annie's, and then I'm coming over to your house.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was in there. I'm like, what can I thaw really fast and cook for dinner? Bill didn't
Yeah.
get up
Yep.
till after it was like 12:30. Anthony kept pacing back and forth, and I said, "Go get him up. He's normally awake by now." And he said he woke up and looked at the clock, and it said 11 o'clock, and he said, "I'm just gonna lay here for a minute," and he fell back asleep.
Right.
Because I told him, I said, "You're gonna have to start waking me up when you come in the mornings." I said, "Because this sleeping half the morning," I said, "it's messing my day up. I don't have enough time to get everything done."
Yeah. Today, the only thing I had to do was, oh, okay. So somehow during the middle of the night, this nail fell off. Just fell off. So after I had breakfast and everything, I went into the craft room and I re-put the nail back on. And then I went in, took a shower, and when I pulled on my pants, this nail lifted. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I went back in the craft room and fixed the nail so that it's not lifting anymore. And then I came in here. Oh, my pork is done. You want to see what it looks like? It'll go on the shelf here in a minute. As soon as the bingo's over.
I got to trim my bangs; they're getting too long already.
I need a haircut so bad.
I just cut them last week, and they're already down in my eyes, and I can't. I can't handle it.
I don't have I don't have bangs.
This is what this looks like. His
Okay, so
pork.
kind of like my sister's hamburger when she does it.
Yeah, it's pork burger. So that's what it is. And it's been 24 hours, so
She was supposed to teach me this winter. Well, she is going to now because we're getting a side of beef this week. Should be this week. We'll go pick it up. And I told her I wanted her to come down and bring, because I don't have a canner, but she does. I said, bring your canner down and teach me how to can meat. I said, if I get a knack for it, and I feel like I'm going to enjoy doing it, I'm going to go to the canner. But for right now, I have enough freezers and we've got the generator, so I don't have to worry about losing the meat anymore if the power goes out.
it's just so nice to have the meat already cooked. You can do okay, so that's just pork burger. So and you can use it for anything, but you can also do like uh chili and can it. You can do beef stew. With potatoes and carrots and all that.
Yeah,
I mean, so many different things that you can do with the beef and can it, and all you have to do is open it up and heat it up.
that's what she said. That's what she does. And I was just like, well, when she first started all this, I was
You can do it
working
with chicken too.
with plus Anthony running Bill back and forth to work, running Andrew back and forth to
All
work.
right, I got my card.
And I told her, I said, I just don't have time. And then once I had time, she was living out of state.
Yeah. Did everybody get their cards?
No, I'm going after mine now.
Okay.
It didn't come up.
That's unusual. It doesn't come up the first time.
I know.
I know.
Today's been a weird day for the internet here. There we go. Got it. Ooh, I even got a number.
Not
I
me.
know, but not me. But they've only called like one number, so
So we're going for 2 rows and then 5 rows.
Correct.
Yeah, 3 times, 3 games.
Oh, Joe, I got the new Dean Koontz novel.
Okay, say it again in English.
I got the new Dean Koontz novel.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah, it just came this morning.
I was
Yeah,
telling Joe, I was telling Annie that that hat that I was working on last night with that end of the skein.
uh-huh.
When I finished it this morning, and I had less than 12 inches of yarn left.
Hi, Jennifer.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Jennifer, welcome.
Hey,
Yeah, so
Jennifer.
And
I
before
was
anybody
really, really glad.
I am smoking in here, but my window is wide open. It's all going out the window. It's not getting on the yarn. It's going out
Okay,
the window. My sister's like, "You're smoking in your craft room," and I was like, "The window is wide open."
right.
I smoke, but you know when make things, I wash them
Oh,
when
oh,
they're all done.
I never gift
And
anything that I don't wash it first.
yeah, because motorboat's up here with me all the time, and
Cats and the dogs. Yep,
yeah,
same thing.
yeah. So I
Guess
wash everything good, and when I come home, I don't smoke or nothing until I bag and tag all the stuff.
yeah,
You know,
that's what
they're in Ziplocs, so and then I put them in my room because my bedroom's like a catch-all. Because I don't because there's no heat or anything in there right now. But so yeah, everything that I make is in bags. And like
uh,
if I have blankets, if I have 3 blankets that need to be washed, they'll be put in the I call them sucker bags. The vacuum seal
back.
bag.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
that's that pretty shiny yarn.
yeah.
yeah.
The Pantone. Is it Pantone or Panatone?
I don't know.
I'd have to see the label again.
But yeah, I've always and then you also have the oils on your hands when you're making something that is transferred onto the yarn.
Yeah.
Anytime I donate or gift anything that I've made, I always wash it first. And I also wash it in baking soda and white vinegar, which will take
It
any of the
takes
odor.
out all the odors
Yep.
and
Oh,
sanitizes
no, I
it.
just I
Sister
just use.
yarn, and she was like, "I thought your yarn would smell like smoke," and I was like, "No, that's why it's in a cabinet." I use that here. But what I do is I take them down and I literally take them outside and shake them and then just let the air get to them good and then bring them back in. Because we also have a wood burner, so you have wood smoke.
Right.
And
Yeah,
When I wash stuff and when I bag them, I don't wash them in baking soda or anything. I just use soap. But every bag has a dryer sheet in it.
and
yeah.
yeah, I do that as well. I actually have a box of Bounce over there.
To make it smell a little better.
I don't do bounce. I'm allergic to it.
Yeah, but I tell people, I am a smoker, and if you don't want it, then okay.
Thank you
But
for
you
telling me
can,
that, Connie. So that way, if I send you anything, I'll know not to have Bounce
Yeah,
around. But
yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
No
'cause
bounce.
okay, I've got 5.
I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 4, 6. I have 8.
Well, what the hell? I'm
I don't
behind.
know.
Now tonight it's just Connie, right? Connie, are you live tonight or premiere?
The premiere, I haven't even put it up yet.
Okay, so
And
that's it for
today's Thursday, so Jess will probably do bingo tonight.
all right. If she does bingo, somebody let me know because otherwise it'll be Connie's premiere and I'm gonna start this book.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
as soon as
Now,
this is done, I'll get mine set. It's pretty much ready. I just have to,
I,
the music
I
on.
I figured you'd have that on your Kindle, not a real book.
That's what I was explaining to Connie. When it comes to Dean Koontz and Stephen King, I like physical copies. I can listen
Oh,
to them, and
Mary
yes, I
has
can go with
7.
the Kindle, but I just wanted the feel of the book in my hand.
I
I
have
have
a book
9
in there.
now.
I have a Stephen King book, in the other room that I read that I had two of them. I don't know. I don't need it. I mean, it's Cell. Have you read that one?
Um, yes,
Stephen
but
King
I do not.
Cell.
I have it, but I have it on Kindle. So if you want to get rid of the physical copy, I'll totally take it. I'll pay you.
Yeah, I was
I'll
gonna
pay you.
donate it. I was gonna donate it or whatever. I don't want it.
Uh, but yeah, that's what I was telling Connie. We was running out of places to put our books. That's why we started with the Kindle and the audio or the Audible subscription. But
Uh
sometimes
huh.
I just like the feel of the book in my hand, smell the ink, feel the pages. It's weird.
Well,
I have to
you
be
know, it's
careful with
been in
books.
my room for. It's been. I've had it since it first came out. See, because I have. Okay, my mom worked for Walden Books. She was a manager. So every year for Christmas, I would get all the new Stephen King books because you know I love Stephen King. And I had the whole set of all his books, and then I sold it because I don't need all of them. You know, I mean I read them, so I don't need them,
Yes, you did.
and I didn't have the room for them. Um, so yeah, I got rid of all of them, but and then she got me the book Cell, but I already
Oh,
had.
somebody got bingo.
Already?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ah,
Oh, son of
but
a.
I had already had it, but you know I didn't want to tell her I did. You know, to make her feel bad.
Yeah.
there's two winners.
You know, so. But yeah, if you want that book, I'll put it in with the. I need to start making up little bags for certain people because I know there's other things that you want, and I don't know what the hell I've done with that
Right.
velvet crap that you wanted. Um, but I have
I need 14 numbers.
that other yarn you wanted. It's Caron Simply Soft.
Yeah.
I don't like it because it's splitty for me, so I have some of that for you. And when I send Connie anything, it's just going to be acrylic for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It
see,
might, and then your yarns that you get might smell like smoke. I'm sorry,
it's okay. I know how to
but
wash
you
it.
know, I can't really wash a skein of yarn. You know,
I understand. You've sent me yarn before and I couldn't smell it,
yeah.
so don't worry
And
about it.
I sent Jess. I gave Jess all those bags of yarn, and
Uh
she
huh.
said she couldn't smell any smoke on it. I'm surprised because I sit here in the house and smoke. But you
Yeah.
know, it is what it is, and I just, you know, if you don't like it, you know, whatever.
Right. Well, for me, okay, so I worked at Lifeway Bookstore and Gift, and I'm allergic to book dust. Ain't
Oh,
that amazing, you know? So
I
I
was,
have to,
I was three away from that last game.
I was 4 away.
I think three. No, I was two away because I needed one on each of the bottom rows.
Mm. I still have no bees.
I have three B's, two I's, three N's, no G's, and three O's.
I need
And
11
remember,
more numbers for a
You
I
black.
need 11.
need,
I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 13, 14, 14
I need
numbers.
13, I need 13 numbers because I
Do you know,
just got
Mary,
that
I
one.
have actually opened a bottle of Febreze and poured Febreze in my washer because a friend of mine gave me a bunch of yarn, but it had kind of a, I know it's going to sound rude, but it had an old lady smell to it.
Okay.
And I couldn't get rid of it. And I washed it in the Febreze and it took the smell out. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I like Febreze.
I can't do Febreze. It
Oh well,
it's
shit. You need to start telling me this shit.
it's okay. I wash everything and I air out
Okay.
everything. So Febreze is something that irritates my skin. Tide irritates my skin. I'm
I'm
allergic to it.
super allergic to Tide.
And there's other ones. I only use Arm and Hammer.
Okay.
That's what we use. Because that's the only thing that we've ever found that Anthony didn't have a reaction to. But
Well, I
when we
used to make my own.
first came out, my mom's like, "Oh, 7 kids Tide, get their clothes clean." She washed our clothes in it. We went to school. We all came back. It literally ate our skin off.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, "Okay, can't use that." I mean, every single one of my brothers and sisters and I, we were all, mom and dad were not, but all of us had an allergic reaction to it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, me and my sister both have allergies to soaps.
Um,
That's about all she's allergic to.
the
Which
only
that was
bath
my
soap
problem.
that I can use is Ivory and Lever
Oh.
2000.
See, I can't do those either.
And
Oh man.
I'm allergic to all but 2 perfumes I've ever found that I could wear, and that was Cody's Wild Musk and Surreal from Avon, which they no longer have, and I love that. I put that on me, and it smells like warm sugar cookies. Bill loves it.
Yeah, that's it. I used to like that one.
And when my
I
sister
never heard of that one.
it smells like lilacs when she wears it. It smells completely different on her.
Well, I was an Avon lady for years.
Yeah, I never heard of that one. That must have been a long, long time
The
ago.
Surreal, it was in a teal and purple bottle.
Yep.
The purple bottle with a teal lid. And it's been, God, when did they stop? It's been 8-9 years since they stopped making it. Because
Right.
mom used to get it for me for Christmas every year because I liked it.
See, I don't have any problems with any soaps or perfumes or anything like that, which is good because I'm always buying different types of like body washes. Like, oh, that
Yes.
sounds like a good. That's
Yes,
like a
Mary.
good thing.
I use Arm & Hammer detergent.
I do like Arm & Hammer, but I'm fine using like Extra or Sun. I mean, it works for us.
Yeah, I used to make my own laundry detergent, but it became monotonous, and I hated doing it.
Use borax.
Yeah.
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 I use
The only
borax,
thing I'm
baking soda suds. Then I would use that soap, that bar soap. What's it called? I can never say it right. Starts with an A or PH. I mean,
I don't
I
know.
can't.
Talking about, but I can't think of the word.
Right.
The only thing I'm allergic to, like that what you might use for laundry or whatever, is bleach. I can't use bleach; it blisters me.
My sister's like it. It will take her skin off. She can't use bleach.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, somebody got bingo already.
Of course, I
still
only
needed
need 4.
10.
I needed 5.
Very Crafty
I
Corner
needed
says
10.
Is that the one you're talking about, Connie?
What?
Mary says Zote.
No, not Zote. It's in a white paper with green writing, and the soap is yellow. Not Stila. I think that's how you say it.
Okay, yes.
And I would just,
the way it's pronounced, I think.
yeah, I'm not sure, but I would shred it and put it in there, and it's really good for spots. You can just take the whole thing and just rub it on a spot, and it'll take it out.
Yep, we used to use, when I was growing up on the farm, we used that for our blue jeans and stuff.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that detergent. My daughter didn't like it because there's no smell.
That's what I like about it. Is
when your clothes come out, there's no smell at all.
Me and my sister.
I like having the
and
smell.
I get at the end of the soap powder aisle. I take a big deep breath. I run down the aisle, grab what I need, run back out of the aisle, go over 2 aisles, and then take a breath because I'll wheeze. I mean, it'll throw me into an asthma attack.
Oh, my daughter, when she was 6 weeks old, we went into the I can handle the aisle as long as I don't touch anything. But I took her into the aisle when she was 6 weeks old. By the time we got at the end of the aisle, her whole from here all the way up under her head was bright red and swelled. Her eye was swelled and she was just tearing.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, you're not going down this aisle again. But now she's not allergic to it. But she used to be.
Now, Anthony is skin wise is really sensitive to most soaps. And for many years until he was like 13, 14, I washed all of his clothes in Ivory Snow.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have a reaction to that. And then we went to, no, it wasn't Ivory Snow either. It was Draft. Because that's what the doctor told me to get to wash his diapers in. Because him and Andrew both were allergic to disposable diapers, so they couldn't wear them. So I had to use cloth diapers, which it wasn't a big deal to me. Got to do laundry anyway.
My kids were not allergic to disposable diapers, but only Candace never wore disposable diapers. She only wore cloth diapers. Ashley was the only one that wore them, only because I had to take her to work with me. And then after that, she went to a babysitter for a little while. But other than that, they were all cloth diapers.
My mom was sitting there. I was like, she goes, oh, you're going to have to wash those. And I'm like, whatever. And she goes, I had a diaper service. See if they have a diaper service. And I'm like, I've got a washer and dryer. Why would I pay for a diaper service?
I did have a diaper service with Ashley, and Ron let me do that for a year. And then after that, she was just, I think I put her in disposable.
Well, if you figure all of us are 2 years apart, so she always had several toddlers plus babies.
That's what Ron's mom was.
Yeah.
And they were all in cloth diapers, and it would take her hours to clean all the diapers. She'd go to the laundromat and put all the diapers in once a week and wash all the diapers. Because in 20 years, she had 14 children.
Very dark. Oh, wow. Temperatures dropped 3 more degrees, Connie, since we've been talking. What time we start talking? An hour ago?
1:30. About an hour ago.
I got my car. Did you?
Nope.
Okay. Jennifer says we have a handmade candle and soap company called Lush.
Ooh.
I've heard of that.
So I cannot walk into their shops as it's so fragrant and strong it stops me breathing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have to walk to the other side of the street if I pass it. Wow.
Yeah.
See, I'm not like that. None of that stuff bothers me. But when it comes to like laundry, my favorite smell is after they've been hanging outside.
Yes. There is nothing like
I like that.
On the clothesline. Smells so good. And then you just lay down at night and you just sniff that pillowcase. It's just like you're in the breeze again. I love that.
This is looking good in these colors.
There.
I like those colors together.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have anywhere to hang it up. Okay, show that again because I was looking. Show that again because I was looking at the chat. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like those colors together.
Yeah, I got 3.5 rows to go, and then I'll be done with this hat.
Okay, I got 3 so far.
I've got 1.
I already have a full card.
You don't have a full card.
Tell Willie to stop causing problems.
I heard you. He's standing right here.
I'll put you in a corner, Willie.
That's the first time I've been threatened with that.
I'm sure. I've talked to you. I'm absolutely positive of that.
He went back to sex room.
Well, yeah, because you want to play video games and not deal with a bunch of women.
Yeah, well, they're getting ready to eat. Because Zach works today. so he has to take him to work. Because since my car, you can't open the door.
I will have the baby tomorrow, but it'll be so
Uh,
nice for
but
having.
I called the shop I usually take it to, and they can't get the car in until next Thursday. So, but
Well, at
it's
least you know
cheaper,
when you're
and
going to be getting it in.
yeah, and one of the boys will have to go as well. So I'll probably drive Willie's car, and
Mm-hmm.
he'll drive my car over there. Because
Is his back
I'm not climbing over the gear shift and all that.
feeling better?
No, he's having trouble with it.
I think my
Um,
car did that because I had a coupe that did that. It was or not a coupe, a sedan, and I laid the driver's seat flat, and I crawled back into the back seat and got out the back door when I was getting in and out of the car.
I told her to do
yeah,
that. She said,
yeah, yeah. If it came to it,
Jones,
but
you right up there?
you
I mean,
might get
fact,
traction. You might get
yeah,
stuck and have to get you out. So the
yeah.
door does
So
not open at all?
no, it because when you go down the road, the locks engage when
Uh-huh.
you're driving. And when it did that, they don't. All the other ones will work, but the driver's side won't. Even if you pull up the lock to unlock it,
Uh,
it still won't open.
yeah,
This
that's
car that I
unsafe.
have now is the first car I've ever had that did that. And the first time I drove it, and I hear, it freaked me out. I was like, what was that sound? What made that sound?
Mine, as soon as you engage it out of park, it locks all the doors.
No, mine you have to go at least I
It's
think
like a
it's
block or so.
drive 700 feet, it locks.
Yeah, it's like a block or something like that. They'll go, but
Oh, mine instantly
but
does.
yeah. So I mean, the fob. I mean, when you use it, it will. It locks and unlocks all the others, but not that one.
Sounds like
Right.
there's something malfunction with just the driver's side lock.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to take the
Yeah.
panel of the door off and figure out what the hell's going on.
Yep.
And they're like, "Can the door open at all?" I was like, "Nope."
I will be right back. I'm gonna pull my pork chops. I think they smell done.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I talked to them, and they're gonna. Oh shit, that fell. If they can't get it in till Thursday, they've only got like 2 bays to work on stuff,
Oh, yeah,
but
you
they're
told
cheap.
me about that.
Yeah, but they're cheaper than anywhere else.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, if I was down by dad's, my cousin's a mechanic,
Uh-huh.
just on his own, but yeah, unless Zach went with me,
Mm-hmm.
for like, if he had like 3 days off or something, then there's not a way for us to do it.
Yeah. So I have
'Cause
one row that needs one and one row that needs three to get two.
I need a lot of numbers here.
Well, I do too, but for 2 rows, I need 10 and then 9, 56, and 68.
And I need 3 on one, then 4, 3, 4, and then I'll buy. Yeah, I'm not doing too well.
Well, on my rows, I have one on the top row, none on the second, 2 on the next one, 4 on the next, and 1 on the next. Oh, and
That
somebody got it. I was like three to 4 away.
I was
4 away.
4 away.
So Mary and Jennifer, are you guys playing bingo as well? And if so, how'd you guys do? We like to know these things if you're playing with us.
Yes.
Just keep
No,
us
very well.
keep us updated on how you're doing too.
Yep. I'm going to try and do this at least once a week, depending on barring, life. She said bad, not close. Mary did.
Yeah, I was bad too. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only had 7 numbers.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. You need a new card.
That doesn't always help, Mary.
Yeah, sometimes a new card's worse.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Oh,
Sweden.
Sweden.
We're live.
You can
Yeah,
get in
it's
on the
Sweden.
last game, Jennifer.
Yeah, you can still get in the last game. And it's not spelled like Sweden like we would spell it, but it's the last, it should be the last S country on the list.
If you go to United States, it will read the way we spell it.
Well, yes.
It is, Mary. And we'll start
Yep.
doing this, when she can, so just keep an eye out, and hopefully some more people will start coming in.
Yeah, the only day I won't do it for sure is on Monday.
Yeah,
But
uh
this one,
Don Yarndall does it on Mondays.
I won't do it on that day,
Connie,
but the time is going to change back at the 1st of April. So it will be again 2 and 1. Where right now, no, it'll be 10 and 1, but right now it is 11 and 2 for us in Central Time Zone. But it's going to change back to where it was before we went to daylight savings.
Yeah, because they haven't changed their time yet.
Joe, I haven't had a chance to go to Joanne's. My niece is going Monday. She's going to go take me yarn shopping with her. So I may be in chatting with y'all, but I won't be able to video chat with her on the phone and play bingo at the same time.
What day is that?
Monday.
Okay. We're going tomorrow.
She said she was going to go anyway, and I was just like, hey, if you're going anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to make a quick stop in there.
Because she said she needs some blue material for a dress she's making.
Yeah.
She's making one of her friends' daughter's bridesmaid dresses.
Yeah, so tomorrow will be the last time I get to go before they actually close.
Yeah. That's why I was wanting her to go for me.
I'm not sure if I'm going to make it there before they close.
Yeah, I mean, I love their yarn, so I'm going to see about, if they have anything that I really like.
Well, she asked me, she said, what kind of yarn? I don't know what, I said, just yarn.
I'm going to get some just for the hats, a little bit.
That's mostly what I want, because I'm going to be sharing yarn with my sister for hats, and my niece is going to make a few hats.
Yeah, because usually I get enough of one color, like to make a blanket or something, but
just
I
click
don't.
on it and go like you're going to play the game. It'll bring up a thing. It asks you to accept their cookies, and then you just go up and click on it, and it'll bring your game up.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8. I need 9 more.
Holy crap! I need a whole bunch.
Oh yeah.
I need 13. I have one whole row. The second row is completely empty.
I need 17.
Yep.
How many you need?
Yeah, not doing well on this one.
Nope.
But I'm just gonna see what they have just to make the hat, since we are trying to help her meet her goal of 4,000.
Yeah.
She
get some cheap yarn for that.
Joe, Mary said if you find the ice cream yarn, she will PayPal you the money, and for it and the mailing of it.
Yay, Jennifer! Jennifer's in.
Awesome.
What kind of the ice cream yarn?
Any particular color, Mary?
Yeah, I was gonna look for that too. But if I find any, I'll share.
Yep, I'm also going to have my niece look for some. So if I find any, I will also share. I've never used it. That's why I want to try. I want to get some. I've never had the opportunity to. The
I
one
like
time
it.
I went to Joe, and I've only been to Joann's once, believe it or not. The one time
Yeah,
I went,
I
they did
thought.
not have any ice cream yarn.
I don't know if I have any over. I don't have any over. I didn't get any last time.
Well, John said it's just really nice to work for, and I like the way
It,
the colors work up.
it is. It's nice to work with. I made that one blanket for Michaela. Do you see the purple and white one? Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
I do.
That was an ice cream yarn.
Oh, cool. I still need 11 numbers.
a lot of my hats that I'm making are going to be variegated because I have a butt ton of variegated yarn.
Well, I do too, but a lot of it's
Yeah, that's
yarn
all.
that's set up for certain things.
I like to go Joann's first
Um,
before they
but
get
I
big.
have a lot of solids.
I
Okay,
had
so
when I went and was looking when I was planning out the hats, I didn't realize how much variegated yarn I had.
That's the only two places I need to
you
go.
said any color.
Okay, yeah, I have a chat open
Oh, okay.
on here.
We got it's gonna take about an hour to drive up there. Then you got to go to Joanne's.
Hmm.
Then gotta go to
But
the
it's
mall.
okay, Willie, because we're worth it.
Back to the pizza.
Yeah, any color. Okay.
Well, I
Well,
got
I will look, Mary, and get some. And if I get some, do you have my
Oh,
email
don't
or I have
forget
your
bingo.
email? Holy crap!
Of
I wasn't
course,
even close.
I wasn't close. I had needed 9 more.
I needed 11.
Jennifer says bingo.
Why can't I transfer my luck from our bingos to this bingo?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I wonder if I can use the Cash App card over there at Joanne. I have to
I
make
would
sure.
call them and ask them. You
I have
should
no.
be.
I have an actual card, and I think it's like a Mastercard or something like that. I don't know. I need to check to see what the pin is on it though. I
Yeah.
don't know. So I'll have to do that because I've got I don't know like $200 in that.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Somebody said that. Oh, yeah, they do because just use those um the American or Visa cards. So if they take
Yeah.
the ones, they'll take the American
Yeah,
Express one.
yeah, I think it. I don't know. It's in the other room. My wallet is because I went shopping and I just threw it on there on the table.
She
Okay.
said,
Well,
yeah,
I see you enough at bingos, Mary, that if I find any, I'll let you know. And I didn't get my card.
I
Um,
did.
oh, I didn't get it again.
if you don't get your card, you just back out of it and go back in. For anybody here that didn't know that, if they're
Well,
new.
see, I back out. I have to go to like the United States, click like I'm going into their game, then click back, and then go back to whatever country we're in to bring my card up.
Yeah, normally you just have to go, hit your back button when it takes you back to the main page and just go right back in and it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
No numbers this time. Darn it.
I haven't got any
Yeah,
numbers yet.
Motorboat's talking to you. She's like, wow, wow. Really?
Good, Jennifer. She got her card.
But yeah, I see you enough, Mary, that if I get any, I will let you know. Because we do bingo probably Friday night. And I'm going tomorrow morning, so I'll know if I find any, but I will for sure look.
Cash saved Misty's life this morning. She was she had 2 feet in my yarn basket of yarn, and she's getting ready. And I was like, "Stop! Don't do it! And he went over there and picked her up by the scruff of the neck and carried her out of the room. It's like, no, little sister, let's not get in trouble.
Righty! Did you go for a walk? Did you have fun?
Yeah, but I will look, Mary. I'll be
Whoa.
going there in the morning. As
There's
you heard,
Ricey. He's saying hi.
the guy that was talking in here is my ex-husband. He comes over every day to see my son,
You're
and he asked, since I don't have a car right now, especially he wants to go up there, and he has to go to the mall, but he wanted some magazine or something. I don't know. It's only at the mall up there, and then he wants to go and get a pizza. So we're gonna go to Joanne's as well, and I have to stop and get some smokes over in Iowa because they're so much cheaper over there.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was going into Kentucky. I would run over to Kentucky and get cigarettes because they're like $10 cheaper per carton in Kentucky than what they are here.
Yeah. Well, see, I do the generics, but here even the generics, at the gas station, just catty corner from me, they're
Oh,
like They're like $70 a carton.
I
Oh my
do
God.
Pall Malls, and
And
I used to do. I can't smoke the generics anymore. They choke me up. And believe it or not, everybody, oh, Marlboros are so good. I smoke one Marlboro, and I will hack a lung up for like 3 days afterwards.
so you do the Pall Malls?
I smoke Pall Malls, yeah, and
Yeah,
they're
I
like
like that.
55 a carton.
Where you're at?
That's
Yeah,
crazy. I remember when I
55.
was smoking, which this is a long, long, long time ago. It was like $10 a carton.
yeah, I can remember that. I can
Uh-huh.
remember 50 cents a pack,
So do I.
and we would go
Yeah.
and trade in our pop bottles. We would go through the neighborhood, collect pop bottles, go trade them in, and buy a pack of cigarettes.
Yep.
Oh, so your smokes where you're at, Annie, are cheaper too.
Yeah, they are a lot cheaper than other places, but they're high for here because these Pall Malls per carton, when I first started smoking them, were only $25 a carton, and I thought that was high. Oh,
Yeah.
listen to these wind chimes.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah, but
supposed to have
anyway, the generics here at the gas station are like 70, and you go over to Iowa and I spend like 45 a carton.
yeah, wow, that is a lot cheaper.
Yeah, so
I have six
it's worth
numbers.
it. I've got two. It's worth it in gas to go over to
No,
Iowa. It's
no,
It's
actually,
an
I have
hour
seven
away.
numbers.
Oh yeah,
I
if
have,
you're saving that much.
So and plus gas is cheaper over there, so we fill up the gas tank over there. So
Well,
it's
get
worth
this.
it.
Kentucky started adding an extra um, tax to their gas for people who are coming from other states into Kentucky to buy gas because gas is
What?
cheaper in Kentucky.
How the hell do they know?
They look at your tag on your
wow.
car,
Oh,
see
for
where your
fuck's
car is
sake.
tagged to. And I'm like, what about the people that's just happen to be traveling through? And they're like, nope, if you come from another state, you got to pay the extra tax.
That's
Because so many
bullshit.
people from West Virginia was going to Kentucky to get gas. And it was hurting the gas stations here. And then we're like, drop the gas price. And we won't have to leave the state to go get gas. But they're not willing to do that. Because our gas right now is $3 a gallon.
What's our gas right now, Ron? Per gallon?
277.
277 is what ours is.
By the time I drove there, the
Hers
tank
is over
was
three.
by the time I got home.
And ours
No,
is around
I'm talking about Annie. She's
250,
in
I
West
think.
Virginia. Huh?
Mary Crafty Corner said $70 a carton at a smoke shop. Yeah, this is a smoke shop where I go to.
Our smoke shops, believe it or not, here are more expensive than going to a gas station.
Oh, they're not here or over in Iowa. I checked.
J's, which is an Exxon, um, I go there and get my cigarettes most of the time. There or Speedway.
My
Too
daughter is the
cheap.
manager
Yeah.
at a gas station, and she says it's crazy the prices.
Yeah, Jennifer's got 3 numbers. I have 4.
I have 5,
I
6.
have 1, 2,
Because I
3,
got that
4,
one.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have 5 now.
Well, just show off, Connie.
I
6.
won't win, but
I have 6 now.
Come on, I want to get to 1 away again and see if I can win it.
I'm
Oh,
not close.
Oh my God, she's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. And oh no, she didn't.
I have never seen it draw a bullseye around the number before. That's why I think that was going to be the next number called, and then somebody got it before I did.
Yeah.
Because as long as I've been playing this, I've never seen it do that before.
And
Yeah.
me either.
9 minutes, and I got to get the man up. So come on, get this game on the road.
Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What it is, but that's pretty. I like that twist.
Yeah.
Jennifer said she was 2 away Monday on a full card.
Was that
Annie,
Monday or Tuesday?
Annie was 1.
Was it Monday?
No,
It was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. I can't honestly can't remember.
Oh, someone got bingo.
Bastards.
I got to go get me some canned air and do Mama Kitty on these cats again. They keep tearing my screen out in here. And I'm not going to sit here with the daggone window closed because I hate being in a room with windows closed. Got to have the doors open and the windows open. I don't care if it's winter, summer, spring, fall. I don't give a shit. Windows got to be open.
So
Yeah.
how many numbers does everybody have, or how many do you need
2,
for a full
I
card?
need
10, 12, 14, 16. I need 17 more.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4,
I need
5, 6,
15.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need 16.
So
All right,
15, 16.
Jennifer and Mary or whoever else is playing, how many do you need for a full card?
Too many, Jennifer says.
I
I need
My
15.
card is mostly empty. So 18, Jennifer said she needs. So 15, 16, 17, and 18.
So we're all pretty close. Is Mary playing?
I think she is.
Oh my God, those pork chops smell so good. I know they're going to taste
I
good.
know Herb's not playing. He's just here for support.
If he's
If he's
still here.
When y'all make pork chops, do you ever do like your own seasoning blend? I do
Yes.
onion powder, garlic powder, seasoning salt, and ground mustard. You cannot
Yes.
taste the mustard in it. It doesn't taste like, it doesn't have like a mustard, but it just, yum.
I also sometimes will add paprika or smoked paprika.
I do not like smoked paprika, but I love paprika, regular paprika.
Oh, I love both.
I put paprika in damn near everything.
And
Yeah.
I make my mom's paprika chicken a lot, which we all love.
I should be sitting here crocheting, shouldn't I?
Yeah, this hat's almost done. I'm on the last row.
I still have to finish this other wash rag.
I've got 2 hats going at the same time. I do 2 rows on one and 2 rows on the other one.
Well, I finished
I'm
that
gonna do
other.
this other wash rag, and then I'm gonna do that hat and that mandala.
I finished that other hat that I was working on this morning when I was working on last night. Now this one's almost. I'm on the last row, so.
My niece told me when I asked her this morning, I said, if you'd like to make up a few hats, I said even 1 or 2, helps. And she goes, my hats are not good enough. I was like, did you not just sell 5 hats? And she said, yeah. And I said, then your hats are good enough.
They don't have to be fancy.
That's what
They
I told
just
her.
have to be a hat
I said, just
that will
have
keep
to
someone's
crochet.
head warm.
Nothing fancy.
Right.
I'm doing basic hats except for that one. I'll never do that one again. Oh my God, that hurt my hands.
Yeah.
Now, I don't like, and this is going to sound weird, I don't like that purple yarn she's holding, but the blue one that she held up, I really
Yeah.
like. That one was pretty.
See, I like that one too. I like them both.
But the speckles don't pop out on that one like it does the blue.
Right, but I would make amigurumi animals with it.
Yeah, see, I don't do amigurumi.
Yeah.
It hurts my hands to crochet that tight. It's just never going to be my thing. I mean, I've made a few things, but it's never going to be my favorite thing to do. And that's
Yeah.
fine because, hats are my favorite thing. That's my jam. That's what I'm the fastest at. It's what I love to make. That was like almost because the first two things I made were blankets. Then I made a hat, and then I made I knitted a sock. Didn't crochet. I would like to make some crocheted socks.
Me
Jennifer
too.
says I do. I don't know what she's saying that to.
Make an amigurumi probably because that's what
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about when it popped up.
I don't make them all the time, but I do make them. I still have to finish that creeper.
Oh, she said she's collecting that yarn, so she has a choice for when she makes her amigurumis.
Oh, cool.
I will tell you something, Connie. I said I was going to do a hat with that I want the cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is not a crocheting yarn.
No, it's a knitting.
I may try to knit something with it, but that is not a crocheting yarn. I might try it on the knitting machine, but I'm afraid it'll break when it gets
It's really dainty. Yeah, I would probably use it for knitting, just on your knitting needles.
I'm just honestly, I can almost knit a hat faster than I can knit a hat on that machine. I know that sounds weird.
really?
Stove and ready, babe. I know he went in there about half an hour ago,
Hat finished.
and I know this because Cash
Awesome.
30. That's 30 hats done.
20 more to go.
Yep. So.
Now see, I don't like that one because it's bumpy.
Yeah.
Nope, he ate that last night.
Yeah, that's why I have lunch.
Oh, okay. I was going to say what was left over last night. He got sometime during the night, Nate.
I still need 13 numbers.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I need 13.
Jennifer's hoping to get Addie so she can make scarves for homeless.
I've made scarves. They're
Can't
not.
you get? Addies are expensive.
Yeah,
What
I'm
about
the
a Centro?
I would go with a Centro, to be quite
Yep.
honest, Jennifer. I've
One,
worked
two,
with an Addy. I've worked with, what was that other one we had, Connie?
I need 11.
The teal one.
Oh, I can't remember what the name of that one is.
I've worked with that one, and honestly, this Centro is my favorite.
I like the Centro. I have all three sizes.
And my sister said the one that they sell at Michael's,
for the mail.
I bought her one of those off
what?
Jeanette, and I gave it to her for Christmas.
You'll need it when you leave.
She said that thing's amazing.
We'll be
And you
leaving.
can get the Centros off of Temu. I've seen them on there.
Yeah, and they're just the same exact brand, so it's the same thing. I got 2 of mine off Temu and one of them off of Amazon, and they're the same company, and I like them. But I will say, they are yarn eaters. If you're doing like hats and scarves, not so much scarves, but hats. But the scarves will be double. The hats are double. So. Because if you only do a panel, then it's going to be really airy, which you can't do.
A scarf, you could do that. But
you could do that.
Okay. When you say double, how do you do a double?
Well, it's a round. So you just do a long one, and then you put your balls or whatever at the ends, and so it's double thickness. Now the hat, you do a long, you do a one like maybe 18 inches long, and then you push one inside of it and hook it, so it's a double hat. That's why I started crocheting them, because I love those hats. They're really fast to make, but they are yarn eaters.
In my opinion, Jennifer, yes, Centro is better than Addy. But remember, these are our opinions.
Right, and Addie. Oh, someone get bingo. Addie
I
is
needed,
more
I
expensive.
needed, I needed 7.
Are you kidding
I don't
me?
even know how many. But
I-
there's a lady on YouTube. She has a channel, and she makes hats and things with a knitting machine. She has all of them. She has Centro, she has the Addie, she has the green one, and she uses them all. So, and she
It's just,
sells them.
it's just whatever you want. But if you haven't had one before, I would probably go with the Centro because it's a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yep.
Just to try it and see what you think.
And then
then
if you really like it, get you an Addie.
Yep.
Jennifer was counting when bingo was called.
Oh.
Voice telling me to be calm.
Yeah, last time I counted, I think I needed 9 or 10.
I counted right before they called
still
it, and I
13.
needed 7.
Yep, and
What about
it's
you?
done.
What about
Goodbye.
you, Annie?
I needed 13.
Yep,
Oh,
we're
Oh
done.
wow.
All done.
Yeah,
All right,
bingo's
ladies. I'm
done.
going to go enjoy dinner with my family, take him to work, and I will see you all for the premiere tonight. If not before, if y'all want to get together before then, holler at me.
Yeah,
Awesome.
sure.
Thanks, guys, for coming. And like I said, I'm going to try and do this more often. We'll just see. There'll be pop-ups because I don't know in advance how far in advance, so just watch for it. And hope to see you guys later.
All right, you have a good day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.